under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Frankie Montas gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Standing in now, Miles Straw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is lifted out to left. Pinder is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Next up for the Astros, Michael Brantley, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Chew a note to Brantley.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here now the 2-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at them with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, keep an eye on Elvis Andrus. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
At the plate now, Tony Kemp. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. He comes in at 262 on the year. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1 to count. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's his offering. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the first pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Right side. Gloved by Lowry. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the 1st out.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Carlos Correa comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0. Correa brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker. Popped him up. Chapman over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, in his career versus this pitcher, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Down the third baseline. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Astros lead one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Got him.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Steven.
Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. Career line against Greinke. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. First pitch of the AB now. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz.
Leading off for Houston, the designated hitter, Aledmys Diaz.
Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
But there to take it is Lowry, as he was well positioned for route number 1. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah. He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Nope.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home.
Hey.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The batter, number 3.
In now, Miles Straw. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
From the stretch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Up next, Michael Brantley. He popped out in his first trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he will make the play back there, and an opportunity goes by the boards here as that will end the inning. 2 left for the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Do you think that's just a statement? And you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's it?
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Now here it comes.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. Yanked just foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And that brings up Chad Pinder as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
And he misses again, ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. This pitch is popped up. Gurriel waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Lowry.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, that's inside.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit down the line at first. Gurriel scoops it up over to first, and that retires the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The next 0-2. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
One run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it and makes the catch standing inside the visitors' bullpen. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. At the plate, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Not close. It's 2-0. Tucker, just 24 years of age. He's in his third season as a major league player. Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one got a piece of him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. From the belt, the pitch, and there he goes towards second. A bouncer up the middle. Andrus has it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Alex Miniak.
Striding in for Houston, Aledmys Diaz hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Two out here and a runner at second. One and one.
Yep, 1-1.
One and one, the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tinder's got it for route number 3. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's Elvis Andrus now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit out towards second. Altuve fields it cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sony.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Greinke looks in, coming at him with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Three balls and two strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike three.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he'll take a look at ball one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Swing and a liner. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Struck out in his first at-bat. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for Oakland. It remains 1-0.
You ain't from where you say you from. You ain't done what you say you done. We don't believe that. You ain't from where you say you from.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. And it's 1-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. He's got it. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Castro leads off second with nobody out. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. There is Andrus. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, number 3.
So the next to bat will be Miles Straw. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A ball and a strike now. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. And this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
That'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he popped him up. Olsen trying to get there, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And not in time as the run scores. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Pops this one up. Olsen in foul ground. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading up for the A's, the center fielder, number 22.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Now batting, right fielder.
No one on with 1 down. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. Now here's the first offering. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a little tapper.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And another foul ball. Fastball just inside. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Sean Murphy. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Here's the 1-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. and he fouls this one off.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Set, here it comes. This is in the air out to right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. The A's strand 1, still down 3-0. Yasmero Petit will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Tucker. Here's the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
The first baseman, number 10, Yuli.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Strike called, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. In previous matchups with Yasmero Petit, he's 0 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Jason Castro. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. No, inside.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fouled off. And now a pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Piscotty on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 4-0 Houston. Here's Jed Lowry now to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
First offering. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Altuve has it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony Kemp.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
They're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now that's popped up. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Astros 4 and the A's 1. Sergio Romo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Sergio
So now to the plate, Miles Straw. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Number 3.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Michael Brantley. And that misses for ball 1. Grounded to short. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball in.
Straw, the runner at third. Brantley stands at second. No outs. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he will take strike 3 called as those runners stay put at second and third, and there's 1 away now.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And It looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Kyle Tucker will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Here's the first pitch. Ball one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. 3-0 now. Yuli Gurriel is on deck. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Piscotty. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Next, here is Yuli Gurriel, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
A 1-1. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Piscotty is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 1. Ryan Stanek will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Houston, number 45, Ryan Stanek.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 1-0. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Fouled away. The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in next, Stephen Piscotty for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. A 2-run job by Stephen Piscotty. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
To the plate now, Sean Murphy. And he'll take a look at ball 1. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Altuve, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 4, Jack Pinter.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. And that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 3. Adam Kolarek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Adam.
And now, Aledmus Diaz. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Ro, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Ro, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Weekly hit to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in once again is Jason Castro. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. And right into the shift. Lowry's got it. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Altuve.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Olsen has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Pedro Baez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the switch-hitting Stanford product Jed Lowry.
The second baseman, Jed Lowry.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitches fouled away. Now the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Hit back up the middle, reined in, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the A's, Tony Kemp. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
I know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off-speed. But they'd be lying if they didn't say they wanted a 2-run, 3-run lead. That's exactly what this guy has a chance to do. Hand it to that monster in the 9th with a 2-run lead.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A's are gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Lou Trevino enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lou Trevino.
Now at the plate is Miles Straw. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4.
Number 3.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hit to first, scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Next up is Michael Brantley, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Trevino certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty V, well, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is command and control tends to leave him at times. He could get a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And that misses 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First offering on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is on 3-0. Hit hard down the line. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And it remains 5-3. Ryan Presley takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
55, Ryan The Athletics. The third baseman, Matt.
At the plate now, Matt Chapman. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1, no play.
1 out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Last strike now for Oakland. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Astros took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Greinke wins his 3rd of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Ryan Presley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 14th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Athletics, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.